I'm in the Aerial Atom 500 V8 at Nordschleife for a single lap race against 26 absolutely insane and possibly drunk AI. Now we're going to start at the back of the grid, or we are at the back of the grid, and we're going to try and work our way to the front. Hopefully by the end of this one lap race we can finish in the top 5 or so. In the meantime though, it's going to be a good opportunity to look at the graphics and talk a bit about the car physics, and as I get plastered in the face by leaves off the trees, which is a nice touch. Oh, but the car models from behind look absolutely superb, and one thing that's really nice with Project Cars is that the rear brake lights, when they're activated, if you look at the road surface, it reflects the brake lights on the road. It just looks really nice and convincing, and I've not seen that in many games. It's just a nice little touch as we get these guys bumper brakes. The AI braking a bit sooner. Whoa, understeer a little bit. But we're good. Now we've got... Oh, the car does understeer. I think you have to be aware of it. They need to poke it into the corner a little bit. The shadows look really cool. You can see this sort of tree... the shadows of the trees darting across the car in front. Just stamp on the brake a little bit. Oh. Not sure. There we go. Visually, Project Cars is absolutely stunning. Look at the light reflection off the wing mirror of the car in front as well, like a sort of diffuse bloom effect. He's trolling me with his rear view mirrors. Oh, stop braking so much, AI. They'll actually do brake so we can overtake and not be last by the end of the race. Oh. Tight corner, a little bit of throttle, sliding out a little bit. Now in terms of handling, the Aerial Atom is a little bit like driving a wheelbarrow with a rocket motor attached on it. I'm just going to sellotape myself to your bumper. It's okay. And we lost a position, but it's okay. That probably, in real life, probably would have bent some metal. Oh. But the car has a good deal of power, so if you put the accelerator on, you then have to be aware that you're going to need to use a little bit of counter steer as well, trying to get up on the inside of this guy. Come on, I'm turning my head. I'm not wearing an Oculus Rift. That doesn't work on a monitor unless you've got track IR, which I don't. There we go, through that corner. Need to brake heavy for this. Sliding out again. Was yanking at the steering like a medieval farmer tilling the fields, but that's okay. You don't get points for delicacy, you get points for finishing first. Though you probably do finish first if you are delicate, but we're not, so we'll just have to make do with what we've got. Into 6th gear. These are all sort of follow through corners, and the Aerial Atom does have a little bit of downforce. I mean, you can see the rear wing on these cars in front, so it does stick itself to the road, but it also has a good deal sort of dependence on mechanical grip as well, so you have to be aware of that. We're going to brake, there we go. I've got my clubsport pedals set up quite heavy, so that's why I sound like I'm discharging something from my rear end when we go on the brakes. All purely because I'm having to push quite hard and I'm pathetic and weak. I don't get out enough. Whoa dear, I'm just steer off there. Off-road. I thought that would be the perfect opportunity to test how the tyres worked on the grass, and I think actually out of all the simulators, Project Cars has the most grip off the road on the grass. As to whether that's realistic or not, I don't know. I've never driven an Aerial Atom off-road around this track. Oh my god, I can't believe we got up the inside of him there as we go into some of the downhill corners where I'm dabbing the brake a little bit. Oi! And then counter steering on the powering out the corners, and I've been sellotaped to his bumper, but it's okay, we got past him. So far I've probably caused about £250,000 worth of damage to the Aerial Atoms Drivers Association. I've just pushed him off the road, that's okay. The marshals can talk to me afterwards. I'm being rear-ended by them, so it's all fair. Everything's fair in love and war. I don't know what position we're in. we've been moving up the grid nice and smoothly. I think I've damaged my car though because I'm bumping up and down. Nothing to do with me rear-ending everyone. Oh, we're 15 out of 27, so we've got a long way to go. I'll be happy with a top 10 place in this. I think my front tyres, according to the graphic on the right hand side, are cold. Oh no, they're blue. I don't know if green is green, i.e. fresh, new, but not grippy. I don't know what's better, blue or green. Project Cars and the colour scheme, keeping it confusing. I'd assume green is good then, and blue is cold. So we need to get some more warmth in the front tyres. Maybe that would explain the chronic wheelbarrow understeer. But really, other than flopping my car around like a lunatic, I'm not sure I could get more temperature into it. I'll turn in a little bit more. We'll put a bit more weight on the front tyres. Oh, there we go. Maybe under braking I can turn in a little bit. Whoa! Oh, here we go. It looks like we're at the end of the track, pretty much. The blimp, of course, Germany not learning from the Hindenburg disaster, still using blimps. You'd think that they would have a reluctance to use them, but they look nice and they're cool, and that's what's important. It doesn't matter that they could potentially burst into flames, killing everyone on board at any moment. No one cares about that. They look nice. I don't know. I'll move my head up again. Don't need to do that. I've not got the Oculus Rift on. Of course, Project Cars, when it comes out, supposedly going to have Morpheus and... Oh, we're catching this guy. Morpheus and full VR support, which would be pretty damn good if they put it off. Because Project Cars actually, not only does it look awesome, it actually runs really well. Oh, last guy on the inside, there we go. Exploiting the AI's inability to take tight corners. I think that's it. The end of the race, the one lap race, the traditional Aerolatum 500 V8 collectors one lap race. 14th from last to 14th over the space of 7 minutes 30 seconds. Not bad. Good fun to drive, I have to say, on this track, especially with the sunlight. Makes up for depressing British weather. You can load this up and pretend you're in warm Germany. But yeah, the Aerolatum 500 V8, as I say, drives a little bit like a wheelbarrow with a rocket motor attached to the back of it, but that can be fun sometimes. But if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more cars in Project Cars driven badly, then please remember to subscribe, leave a comment, like, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, which are in the video description. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.